What is got? Oh my god,
Don't worry, I'm still recording. You can start all over.
that's funny.
What is the?
what? What's up? What is up, guys? Welcome to an episode of the Lionheart Podcast, NXT edition. Of course, we
Yep,
do usually every Wednesday.
yep. This NXT was pretty interesting, man. We witnessed the heel turn and we witnessed the return of Bailey. Now, first off,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna talk about this first match, man. Todd Dillinger versus Wwe Lorcan. Now, Wwe Lorcan, I don't know if I said his name right. One or Oni. I think it's. I'm gonna say One. Well,
Shaquille
he.
O'Neal.
Oh wow. Well, he beat Todd Dillinger, and Todd Dillinger, this man been taking L's for weeks. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they writing him, to lose and stuff. But he's been taking L's since he went against that new guy that debuted, the little Mexican guy. I forgot his name, but yeah, he's continuously taking L's, and I don't know how long this gonna happen, but I feel like the more L's he take,
Heel.
he might eventually just he might turn heel eventually. He might get under pressure and be like, I don't care if you guys rate me as a 10. I knew I'm a 10. Screw you fans, blah blah blah,
Hmm.
and all of that. He might just break down eventually. But the match was pretty decent, I guess. One, he hit that running he hit this running neck breaker. It was a pretty good neck breaker, and yep, that was it. Dillinger lost, like legit. But let's see what we had next.
Uh,
All right, so backstage we had Austin Aries. He was talking to Andrea DeMarco, and pretty much No Way Jose was like, you should. Well, No Way Jose, he was like, I took some advice from you. Now I want you to take some advice from me. I want you to be more positive and lighten up or whatever. And that's what we're gonna get into that as as I get into this next match, No Way Jose versus Josh Woods. That was a pretty quick match. No Way Jose beat him like in 2 minutes. He hit that spinning full Nelson slam. It's a pretty nice move, but yeah. But anyway, afterwards, Austin Aries came out. He was like, "I know what you meant, No Way Jose. I should just have a little bit more fun. Yada yada. Yada. I should just be more positive, have more fun." And the funny thing is, as he came out, the fans started booing him and stuff. And I knew at that moment he was gonna turn heel. But anyway, then
Fans of the
afterwards,
podcast.
oh
It's the
wow,
heel turn. Clap for your new heel turn, Austin Aries, and feel the power. Okay, I'm done.
wow. But no way, Jose. Well, his music started playing after he won his match, and he was dancing and stuff. And Austin Aries was like, well, he started dancing too. He looked kind of funny. Like I never thought I'd see a guy like Austin Aries dance or whatever, but I knew it was gonna lead up to something. So they danced around the ring. They went up the ramp. They went to the stage. And as soon as they got on that announce table, they was just dancing. They did a little spin around, and Austin Aries out of nowhere, boom, rolling elbow to the face. And I'm like, yep, there we
What
go.
do I
Yep,
get
I knew
my
it.
elbow back?
And the fans was booing the crap out of him. And after that,
Hmm.
Austin Aries jumped up and chopped him in his head. And yep,
Yo, that chop looked
I just knew
nice.
that was
I
gonna
remember
happen.
that chop. That chop, dude. Yeah, that looked nice.
And oh yeah, he also choked him out. He
Oh,
gave him
yeah.
his finisher. He did that. He choked him out and stuff. I was like, man, yep, yep. And I think Austin Aries. I think he's gonna be a pretty good heel. I know in TNA he was a heel, but I didn't really watch him in TNA like that because I didn't really watch TNA that much around that
I,
time because it sucked.
like
But
every
anyway,
time I
oh, go
saw
ahead.
TNA, he was always face. That's all.
Yeah, he was. I think he was heel when he first came in, but when he became champion, I think he turned face.
Yeah.
That happened like I think 2 years ago, something like that. But yep, he turned heel, and I think this is gonna he might end up getting a title shot in the future. Well, no, Samoa Joe is heel. They're not gonna have a heel versus a heel, but it's possible. It's possible. But
Hmm.
yeah, he's probably gonna end up feuding with No Way Jose because No Way Jose is gonna wonder like, what happened? I tried to lighten you up, blah blah blah. And then Austin might respond, I don't need you. I need to be myself. I don't need you to give. I don't need to act positive, blah blah blah.
I feel like,
But
well,
they gonna
I
feud.
feel like Austin Aries is just gonna come out, beating you up. It made me happy. It made me positive. That's what I love
Yep.
doing. Something like that. Mm.
Yep, yeah, yep, that's it. Yep, he got No Way Jose got that whooping. But anyway, let's see what happened next. Oh yeah, I cannot say his name right. Sasuke Nakamura.
Sasuke, man.
He was announced to have a match against Buddy Murphy of Blake and Murphy, and they were like backstage with Regal. And they was talking about something. I forgot what it was, and I think Regal was talking about. He was talking to Sasuke about his match against Finn Balor or whatever, and then Murphy came in, and next thing you know, he wanted, Murphy requested a singles match, and then he ended up fighting Nakamura for the main event. But we're gonna get into that later on in the podcast. let's talk about the return of Billy. Billy
Mm,
versus Diana
dominated.
Perazzo.
Dominated.
Yeah, this match is pretty quick, like 3 minutes. Billy won shit that Billy to Billy suplex, and that was pretty much it. Nothing special really happened. Now throughout this match, can't really remember what happened in this match that much because I don't think I paid too much attention to this match. But looking on this website, it claimed that Peraza was in control of the match, but at the end, Billy hit that Billy to Billy, so and that was pretty much it. Now I think Billy might I mean, I don't know how she. Well, let me see. I don't know if she's gonna take on Oscar one day. It might happen one day, but I don't know how she's gonna do against Oscar. I still want to see Oscar hold that title a little bit
Oh
longer
yeah.
whenever they get to the next special event.
I
But
can't wait until she goes to the main roster though. For real, she. Mm.
oh Billy,
Yeah,
Oscar.
I really do feel like she's gonna be a good, mixture for the main roster.
Wait, which one? Oscar or Billy?
Oscar.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I don't know about that because when you go on the main roster, they like to mess you up and stuff. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but hey, like I know Bailey, she's gonna be heading to the main roster soon. Probably pretty soon. But Oscar, I
Yeah,
don't.
I think a long time ago Bailey said she didn't want to go to the main roster yet.
Yeah, she
Same
pulled
for
a.
Finn Balor.
Yeah, but he pulled a dollar. He said he wasn't ready. I
Yeah.
was like, man, how you not ready? But then yeah, I
I
can.
wouldn't blame him, man. On the main roster, they mess you up. And I'm not saying that's why they're not ready, but maybe they really not ready to be on the Raw and SmackDown. Maybe they want to make more of an impact on NXT
Hey, they
as
might
long
get
as
drafted.
while they're there. Yeah, that's possible too. They might get drafted because the draft is coming up.
Hmm. Yeah. That's probably
But
what they're
let's
waiting for.
see. Oh yeah. But it's a chance they might get drafted. But let's see. Okay, Carmelo, she was backstage. She was getting interviewed, and next thing you know, Alexa Bliss came out of nowhere, and she was saying that she told Carmelo that she's nothing without Enzo and Cass, and Carmelo was like, "You're just jealous because Blake and Murphy are pathetic," and she was like, she was pretty much saying that Carmelo, she was saying her boys they doing better while Alexa Bliss is her guys. They broken up or whatever. They're not doing too good. Well, they back together, but they've been taking L's. Just put it like that. They've been taking L's, and yeah, and at the end, Carmelo, she was finna steal off Bliss. Like she was finna steal off her. They were going back and forth. Bliss was like she deserved to be NXT champion, and I just know at the end Carmelo was finna punch her in the face. She was like, "If you got a problem with that, do something about it." And Bliss just walked away. Bliss was all scared and stuff. It was funny,
Yeah, she was just like,
but
my niggas doing better than your niggas. My pimps. Pretty much.
yep, pretty much. All right, so the next match was Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan. Now this match, man, Nia Jax dominated this match. Liv Morgan, she attempted to get a couple of moves in, but Nia Jax just dominated. She didn't hit that leg drop, surprisingly. She actually beat her off a powerbomb. I don't know if that's her new finisher or not, but ever since she hit that powerbomb on Asuka, I think that might be her new finisher because she beat her off a powerbomb. Hey, that might have been her sig before. I'm just not sure, but this is gonna.
Yeah.
She beat Morgan off a powerbomb, and she powerbombed the shit out of her.
Death.
Pretty sure match. It was pretty much just dominant, but dominated by Nia Jax.
Hmm.
But the main event of the show was Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm just calling it Nakamura. I cannot
No,
say
no,
that
no, no.
man's name.
Just call him Sasuke from Naruto. Just Sasuke. Sasuke.
Goddamn Sasuke. That's what we gonna call him.
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
Yeah,
Sasuke versus Murphy. Now,
Sasuke.
wow, that's crazy. Now, this match was back and forth. Now, Sasuke, he dominated this match. That man was hitting kicks. At the end, he hit that King of Strong style knee. And Murphy sold the shit out of that. And Sasuke won the match.
Hmm.
Man, Blake and Murphy, they've been taking L's, man. Even in singles matches, they taking L's. That's ridiculous.
Aren't they already healed?
Yeah, they heal. They just taking L's.
Only
Like
thing they can do
they
now.
came from being. I heard they was they was tag team champions for NXT like throughout last year, and look at them a year later, just taking L's.
Like, man, if you already a heel
Like
and
the
you take it,
Ascension.
you might as well just need to pull a Cody Rhodes and just leave. It's just, man.
Nah,
No, I'm joking.
I,
I'm
well,
just.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know about that. It'll be funny if they did quit. Like be like Batista.
Yeah, I'm joking. But like, for what's next for the Murphys? That's just a good
The
question.
Murphys, wow, the Murphys. Blake, no. It's
Blake
Blake and Murphy. Like Murphy, there's one guy, and Blake is one guy.
Blake,
Like
yeah, Murphy and
the
Blake.
Murphys, man.
What's
But I don't know. I don't know. They might push them up to the main roster eventually.
possible?
You know. But who knows what could happen if they hit the main roster. But Nakamura won, and that was pretty much NXT. I'm still excited for this Finn Balor versus Sasuke match. It's gonna be a really good match.
Mm.
whenever that happens. It's gonna happen. Probably gonna happen at the next special event for NXT.
Yeah, you know,
But
Sasuke gonna use that tutorial and blow him away. It's like that.
oh wow.
I'm joking, but I am pulling for I'm pulling for Sasuke on this one. I kind of want to see Sasuke beat Finn Balor, even though Finn Balor just took that L from Samoa Joe. I want to see it.
I'm not gonna lie. If Finn Balor lose this match, man, I don't know what's next for him. To be honest, I really don't know what's next. Even if he win, I don't know what's next for him.
Yeah,
Cause he did pretty much he done accomplished a lot within since he debuted in NXT.
I just
Hell
really
yeah,
do think they're getting him ready for the draft.
yeah. You know what? That's what I think gonna happen. He might end up being a part of the draft. But the next NXT event, I'm not sure if it's next month or it's the month after. I think they have one next month. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But oh yeah, quick little fact. My cousin told me. I don't know if this is true or not, but I had no, not my cousin. A friend of mine told me this. I had no idea. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard Sasuke Nakamura, like he throughout his whole career in Japan, he only lost 22 matches.
Dang.
Yeah, I heard he only lost 22 matches. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it's true, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Only
good.
22 matches. I don't know how long this man been wrestling, but I know he probably been wrestling for a long time. And if that's true, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
But remember, guys, don't take it for don't take it serious or nothing like that. That's just what I heard from a friend. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
true or not, but if it is, I'll just look it up or
Like
something.
if you have a real answer, just put it in the comment box or something. But don't be like, man, nigga, y'all high. Don't do all that. But yeah. So that's pretty. So Ason, what would you rate this? NXT podcast show. What would you
I
rate
give
it?
it a nine. I give it a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I give it a 9 out of 10.
8.5. Yeah, I did too.
All right. Well, guys, stay tuned for our next upcoming videos. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And yeah.
So peace.